Hopefully you got some great content written about today. Hopefully you got some great ideas from your table out there. And guess what? We're done. But I want to be able to answer any questions at all. So either come up with the microphone or just shout it from your chair there. Does anybody have any questions? I told you that I write questions at the back of your manual at the very, very end and answer any questions you have for you. Anybody have any questions at all?
Can I go into somebody else's account, my boss, for example, and farm his contacts?
Only if he has that setting available on his profile.
Can you repeat the question?
So he asked, can I go into my boss's profile, click on his connection list, and see who he's connected to farm his contacts? Only if he has that setting available on his profile. If he hasn't turned it off, then he can't. If he has it on, then he can. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, anybody else at all?
Because, I mean, I got to go in one at a time going
Yeah.
and move.
Yeah, move them over or send them a connection request. Yes, Jay?
Well, the one thing that you said about uploading the list that
Right.
we haven't done yet,
Yeah.
how have you done that a bunch of times? How does it improve the outreach? Do we target those folks and instead of doing all the searching, it's just like, hey, you'd opted in for something at JVology Live or JVology?
You can't send a message with it.
No?
There's no message at all. It's just they'll send you a standard thing. Jay Fazette is on LinkedIn. He invited you to join his network. That's it. But if you have a list of people that you know already, because Jay's my client, I can farm your list and find those people on LinkedIn and invite them the proper way.
We'll get you the 42,000 list expert right now.
Yeah. Yes. Good.
So my concern with uploading that is that, so as an insurance broker, I deal with 50 insurers and I could have 10 contacts at each insurance company. So if I upload this list, then it includes all these industry contacts that I don't necessarily want to connect with.
You got to clean your list first then. So clean your email list first.
Can't remove them the rest of them.
Why not?
Because I deal with them in each of the insurers
She doesn't
every
want you
day,
to see the
but I
other
don't
ones.
want them on LinkedIn. So,
Then why would you send them a connection request?
well, I think the question was whether you're uploading a whole list.
Yeah, but only upload the emails of people you want to be connected to.
So
They'll
put
just
them
be invited.
separately on a piece of paper? Is that like a?
No, it has to be an Excel file or either manually entered in LinkedIn.
Through Outlook, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. So I would export your Outlook list first, filter it, figure out who you want to actually be connected to, take out the ones you don't want to be connected to, and then upload them afterwards, either as a CSV or a text file, or manually enter the email addresses in that box you showed beforehand of email addresses, one line at a time, or email address comma, email address comma.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else?
What's your record for most amount of certain contacts in 4 to 6 weeks? You personally, or for your clients?
I had one client in Florida, a lady who did electronic recycling. Like she would go into a company and replace all the laptops and all the IT stuff for them. Drop dead gorgeous. Didn't hurt at all. I edited her profile. She had an amazing profile. She probably got like a 60% opt-in rate for people's a thing here. So I think in a matter of 3 or 4 weeks, we increased her connections like 4,000 or 5,000 connections in 3 or 4 weeks. But that's not usual. But because she was gorgeous, nice person also actually, very nice lady, gorgeous, great profile, looking profile, helped a lot of people out with putting good content on LinkedIn on a regular basis. Great results. Yes. Anybody else at all? That's a hand over there. No. Yes. Hey Chris, can you just give me a second, buddy?
The uploading of your list, so you just have a database of all my clients.
Okay.
I'd like you to,
By email, right?
email
Yeah. Right.
email addresses. So if I upload that, does that mean there's automatically goes out to ask them, or is that something?
Yeah, it goes out to ask them. They're not actually automatically added to your LinkedIn profile. They're sent a standard, very vanilla. Mark's on LinkedIn. He wants you to join his profile. If you're not on LinkedIn already, otherwise connect with him on LinkedIn. That's it.
So is it better to do that, or is it better to contact them individually?
How many people are you talking about?
Probably like 100 or so.
Individually. I would go to their profiles on LinkedIn, find out who they are, send them an individual connection request, create a message on LinkedIn, cut and paste message, and every time you go and do it, to add an actual message, just change the name. Hey, Sue, I did a boudoir, I did a photography session for you. I would love to be connected with you on LinkedIn. Please accept my connection request. Mark.
Once they've done that, so this is part of a strategy.
Yeah.
So my plan would be then to decide to engage them and connect this one, try to either associate with them.
So you're looking for referrals, or what are you looking for exactly? What's the end game?
I was looking for other people, the concept is like-minded, so she's interested in what we do, she probably has friends or other contacts might be interested.
Right. Yeah. So you could do that, and then say, or make an offer for them. Do what Jay does, right? Create them as a joint venture referral army. Offer them something cool for sending out a thing on your profile, either by a post or an article for you, and say, hey, I'd love to I have this great deal for you. I want to give you this great offer. Here's a free session or a coupon for half off a session or whatever. As my previous client, I'm doing this thing on LinkedIn, trying to extend my reach. If you wouldn't mind posting this article on your profile, and just change these words over here, that would be great, and I'll give this free, and make it, usually free works better, like a actual free thing. Like a client of mine was getting a massive amount of Google reviews for people he worked for. He actually worked for them, but he would send them a $25 or $50 Tim's card. Give me a great review on Google, and I'll give you a $50 Tim's card. And all of a sudden, his reviews went from 25, him and I figured this out together, 25, 30 reviews to 300 or 400 reviews, all 5-star reviews. Give me a 5-star review on Google, and I'll send you a Tim's card. Yeah. Well, if they're going to put your post on LinkedIn, and don't do it all at one time, do a test market, do 10 or 15 of them, and spend a couple $100 on give them Tim's card or whatever else you want to give them. I want to do Tim's card. I give them a discount or a coupon or give them another, get them in again, right? Get them in for the secondary session, or get their husband in, or get for something else, right? And then get them in to be able to get them into your fold again, and making the upgrades on bigger prints, whatever you do for yourself, right? Yeah. Anybody else?
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
So, have you had much experience with CRM software integrations into LinkedIn?
Yeah, LinkedIn. Yeah, LinkedIn is one of the most restrictive sites. There's only a couple of CRM situations, like I said, HubSpot, or what's the other one? Salesforce that actually ties in LinkedIn. The LinkedIn API, which is a piece of software that makes things connect together. There's only a couple of them out there. You can actually Google it and figure out which ones connect to LinkedIn. I think there's only 3 or 4 of them that can actually connect to LinkedIn properly to bring people from your LinkedIn profile as far as actual connections and contacts and bring them into your CRM to take them offline.
Yeah, because that was one of the features that we were looking at for our new CRM, is that we can actually see in our Outlook.
Yeah, just Google it.
LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, there's only a few of them out there, but if you Google it, it'll tell you which ones do that. Anybody else at all?
For the Ritz Media, you say,
Yep.
is there like a video format best for, you put a link in there to
You put a link in there to a Vimeo video. You get a YouTube video also.
the best one to put? Like I have this pontoon thing that pulls up the whole pontoon.
Yeah, so what you want to do is export your pontoon video as a real video, load it up to YouTube or Vimeo afterwards, and then put the link for that one into the LinkedIn YouTube.
There's MP4, that doesn't work.
Yeah, but you can actually upload a video onto onto LinkedIn as opposed to a link. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It's not necessarily size. It's more time. Yeah.
I have a 7-minute video that I keep getting an error on. I don't want to.
As was telling you.
I have a post on Vimeo, so I think it's MP4 though. MP4 doesn't jive?
Yeah, MP4 works for LinkedIn, but it must be a certain size. So another thing I do myself is I load my videos up to YouTube, and then I'll use a YouTube downloader program, either website or software, and I'll download the video from there, because YouTube has one of the best compression technologies on it. So it takes, let's say, a 100 megabyte video, and all of a sudden it's like 12 megabytes, right? So that's what I always do before I load a video up to my Google Drive for my clients or to LinkedIn. I always load up to YouTube first, then download it from there with another feature or software package, because it really massively compresses it with basically no loss of quality at all.
What is you say about posting to a group? How do I post to a group that's different than just posting to my...
Yeah, so here's what I do with myself here. Watch. So as opposed to, here's my profile again. Here are my articles. So as opposed to posting the same content, like actually copying the content and going to one of my groups and reposting the content as a brand new post, I'll simply take this URL, copy, go to my groups, this URL of this post. So here's the post of the URL. Here's groups over here. Actually, I won't actually post this on one of Jay's groups here, but I'll show you what to do. So Jay is a member of Calgary Business Network, I think, over here. Start a conversation, and I'll simply just post the URL here. Watch what happens when I post this to URL here. Just filters out and does this thing, and boom, there's the actual article. Now, the reason I do it this way over here is because, as opposed to having, the same article 8 million places and only getting a little bit of traction on each article, everybody's driven back to exactly the same post or article on LinkedIn. And so if, let's say, I would have on one group, I'd have maybe 2 comments and 1 like. Another group, I would have, 10 likes and 1 comment. And they would all be different places. Everything goes back to the same article. So all that one article soaks up all the likes, all the comments. And if that soaks up all the likes and comments, that games the LinkedIn algorithm on getting your post or article on the homepage of LinkedIn in your first connections feeds. And that's what I did actually. I did a thing on here for.
So you're saying post everything on LinkedIn and then link it?
Yeah, exactly. So you.
Just before you leave that, can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I assume with her group, that her settings, then she controls approving of posts.
Some do, some don't. Some have automatic posting where everybody can post anything at all, and some have commenter where you're looking at your post to see whether or not to approve it or not. But most people just approve the article right away, right? Yeah, they do actually. Yeah. So unless you're posting like bad content or something that's not appropriate on LinkedIn to see, people just approve your comment right away or approve your post right away. Yeah.
We always have to approve, like we will not ever be allowed.
Yeah. So maybe just go to my LinkedIn here for a second. I'm just going to go to the name of my I created this great commenting pod on my program and my thing. So I'll show you guys what it is here, and I'll hopefully be able to let you guys join it here. Where is my groups here? Okay, it's called the Influencer Space Reposting. Let's be able to type it in here. Let's see if I can find it here on groups. Groups, and here's our groups, and okay, so influencer. If I spell it correctly, it helps. Influencer. Oh no, that's too many. Influencer space repost. There it is. Here's my group. So I made this group specifically, and actually after your event, I saw Brittany Malachuk talk about Instagram pods. So I created a LinkedIn pod. And a LinkedIn pod is where you can go to my group. This is where it is. Here's the group number. So groups is 137-63982 right here. Just find it that way if you want to, or just type in the words here, influencer reposting commenting pod, or go to my program, my profile and send me a message. I'll be happy to send it to you. But now I have 567 members and people joining every single day of people who want to help people and get helped, that when they post their information on my group, someone will go in there on the track back. Yep. Someone will go in there and they'll like it or reshare it or comment on it. Yeah, the number is 137-63982. 137-63982. 137-63982. So join my group. That'll get you more traction. The whole idea is if you post a post or an article and post it to my group over here, and not posting, tell people how to do it, not posting the actual article in here, but posting the repost, which is like this over here, this thing here, posting that information, where you actually create an article or a post on LinkedIn, then go to it, and here's where you know when you actually gone to your actual article, as opposed to trying to copy, like not copying the content on here and then reposting it on the other place. Here's the actual article, and then posting this information on my group. The people on there are supposed to go on there afterwards, and you already remember, Jay. You already remember this group over here. I joined you already. Yeah.
I'm so happy because I actually learned this search and I found it on my own.
Yeah. There, and then once again, if you post your thing in there, and that'll take you back, then people are supposed to go onto your article and comment, like it, share it. And the whole idea is, how do you get that done for your articles and posts, so that when LinkedIn sees all this engagement on your articles and posts, it'll once again game the algorithm and get you on the homepage of LinkedIn on your clients' homepage feeds. Any more questions at all? Going once? Okay.
It's probably not what source the good articles is that. I mean, when people source their articles from the repost, and I see them all the time.
So are you saying when they don't write the article themselves, where do they find these articles? Yeah. Right. So when they're posting an article, they're usually finding it on LinkedIn home feed, and it's going share, and they can share the article on your feed or your profile. If you share an article on your profile, then it'll show up over here afterwards. So if I was to share an article, it will show up over here in all my articles and activity. And you go to all articles and activity, and you can see all my activity, or only my articles, or only my posts. There's a share button. So here's the, so if you go to the home feed on LinkedIn, so here is the share button right here. And then you can share this on your, I'm not going to share it on Jay's profile here, but you can share it on your profile. You can send it to somebody. So if you type someone's name in there also, you can share it with a certain person only, right? So in this drop-down menu here, anyone in Twitter, connections only, and then advanced settings, which is allow comments in the post also. Well, the whole idea is, how do you get your content and inform more people? Right? Any more questions at all? Okay. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for being here. More question? Yeah, I'll help you afterwards. No problem at all. So thank you very much for being here, everybody. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We had a great time today. Hope you guys had a great time today also. Connect with me on LinkedIn. Send me a connection request on LinkedIn, or Rochelle connection request on LinkedIn. And you guys all have a phenomenal time. And Tom, if you can possibly do a video testimonial for us. Tom has his phone there to take videos on. Just tell you people, right there in the front door there. So you can do that for us. And also the feedback forms. Fill them out for us. We want to make this better for next time. I want to thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being here.